All right, here we go. This is part 4, applying it to my life. We are going to count up the number of light bulbs in our house. So literally walk around the house, start at the top, go to the bottom, or however you want to do it, and you want to count the number of light bulbs in your house. All right, enter that number right here. And I think this part is the funnest because it'll tell us, what are we actually saving as a family if we actually switch light bulbs? What's our environmental impact or our environmental savings with this as well? What does that do to our carbon footprint? Is it actually worth it to switch light bulbs? Let's find out. So now I know some of you may have already switched some light bulbs or maybe even all of your light bulbs to LEDs already. But what we're going to do is we're just going to assume that you have the old incandescent bulbs. We just want to know the number, and we're going to compare if we switch versus if we don't switch. All right, so it's okay if you have already, if you have different types of light bulbs, just count up the number of light bulbs, that's it. Okay, and then we're going to calculate the savings for our family and the amount of carbon emissions that we would prevent. All right, so we want to use these numbers in the table up here. This is going to be our cost of electricity. So number 2 is by keeping our old incandescent bulbs, what is it going to cost us per year? And what's the environmental impact or the carbon that's produced by using that type of light bulb? So I'm just going to put that number right in here. All we need is the number of light bulbs, and we can calculate those two numbers. Okay, number 3 is by upgrading to LED bulbs, what would we save? So if I have 53 light bulbs in my house, and what's it going to cost with incandescent, and what's it going to cost with LEDs? So I'm going to calculate the LED price, and I'm going to put that same number of light bulbs in the blanks right here. So we just need the number of light bulbs, and I can get my cost through the cost of electricity per year and the pounds of carbon that I'm going to produce. All right. So number 4 is it's kind of a question. Do you think is it worth it for your family to make that switch? Be sure to answer the because. And then number 5 is describe which light bulb would be the best, including at least one piece of data to support your answer. So when I say data, I mean some numbers. Give me some costs, maybe the pounds of carbon that it produces. Give me some actual data, some actual numbers in your answer. Okay?